What's going on, guys? Doomwake here, and we are back with some more, you guessed it, Tarkir Dragonstorm Standard. And it's a Cori-Steel Cutter world, and we're just living in it, and we're going to be showcasing that card today. It's the best card in the format. I don't know what else to tell you. It's basically everywhere. It's in red decks, it's in Prowess, it's in non-Prowess, more mid-range decks. It's everywhere. And the concept here, what we're trying today, what if we took the bounce package of Nowhere to Run, Hopeless Nightmare, Stormchasers, This Town, and Fear of Isolation, and we just put some cutters in it? This really is just blue-black bounce, splash, and cutter. There's a couple of torches. You could maybe take or leave these, but really utilizing Cori-Steel Cutter in this deck isn't as aggressive as the Esper versions of bounce because they're not playing Spiteful Hexmage or Optimistic Scavenger or any of that stuff. It's more of a mid-range deck, but Cutter sort of gives you the more aggressive angles and the more aggressive approaches to certain matchups, and I kind of like that. Cutter also just works phenomenally with the bounce cards because if you This Town or Fear of Isolation, a Stormchaser's talent, or a Hopeless Nightmare, you can then immediately play the other card, and that's 2 spells for Cutter. That's the concept. You're playing 4 ops, so we still have some of the cantrips, and we're kind of borrowing that from the Prowess. You're not playing the full 8 because you just really don't have a lot of room because you need to fit all of the bounce stuff. You are playing Spyglass Siren in this version, which you don't necessarily have to, but I do think that if you want to play something like Kaito Bane of Nightmares, you really need some sort of 1-drop, especially one that has evasion, to be able to get in there and set up those Kaito turns. A couple of stock ups here. Maybe there should be more copies because that card, again, just works so well with Cutter. On 4 mana, you can stock up into any one of your 1-mana cards, immediately trigger Cutter. So I would maybe consider playing more stock ups in this version, but again, it's really hard to figure out what to cut. The torches could maybe go, you could shave an opt, you could shave 1 fear, but other than that, this deck is really tight on space. Grixis mana base, we're kind of borrowing from the Pixie sort of angle where we're playing the maximum number of fast lands, a good chunk of pain lands, 1 tap land, and then a basic. So that's pretty much it for the mana base. And then as far as the sideboard stuff you would probably expect, Grim Bauble, good with the bounce stuff, Duress, good against control, Tidebinder for domain, more stock ups, Ghost Vacuum for graveyard, Negate for sweepers, Abrade for cutter, and Nemesis for the mono red decks. That is another appeal to splashing red in the Dimir version, is you get a clean answer to cutter, and you have a really good card against red in Screaming Nemesis. But yeah, that's really all I have. I mean, this is a fairly simple concept, really just splashing in Cori-Steel Cutter in the Dimir bounce deck. Is it good? We're going to find out today, and you're going to find out as well. So stay tuned, and I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. He doesn't know what to do with himself. He's drawn 3 lands and all of his colors. Holy shit. I didn't even know this was possible. Let's go. Teething Wormlet. Okay. Yeah, Mom, get the camera. I guess I should probably kill that. Yeah, go. I feel like it is in my best interest to kill that. Okay, it seems like our opponent is a Croaky's viewer. I watched Croak play this deck a little bit, and I did kind of want to try it myself. It's basically just the Selesnya Cookies deck, but with Herd Heirloom. Honestly, it looked good. It looked really impressive. Like, it just lets you cast turn 3 your Hulk. The cookie. Okay. The nightmares make you feel sad knowing there's no cookie, knowing there's no pixies. Yeah, but I mean, we have Fear of Isolation, so it's kind of fine, right? Obviously not as good as it is with Pixie, but It's still something. All right, give me a town on top. Do you think they're going to draw a non-land permanent? I mean, here's the thing, right? If they draw a non-land permanent, it probably is a card that dies to Torch. Like, the only way I get punished by keeping this is if they draw Gearhulk or Sentinel. I think everything else dies to Torch. I'm going to keep it. That's good. They get 2 with Heirloom. What? No, because this has to have 4. Oh, you're saying if they draw a permanent. Yeah, sure. But now I just take this. I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Okay, I think we should stock up first, because that doesn't mess with the scry. Just take spells. Just gonna do this now. Sack this. Why did it not draw a card? That's not what Herd Heirloom does. It only draws a card if their creature is 4 power or greater. -1 scry. Target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage, draw a card. No! Fuck! That's like the worst case scenario for me, isn't it? That is kinda sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hear me out. Actually, I mean, it's kind of fine, right? Because we can just hold this up on defense. Play this, attack for 2. Yeah, this is fine. Who the hell is calling me? Should I answer it? It's from somebody called Scam Likely. Should I answer their call? You guys ever get a phone call from Scam Likely? Yeah, Mr. Likely, how you doing today? That's you, actually? I don't believe you. Yeah, they did ban Grief. Maybe that's who's calling me. You think Grief is calling me? Yeah, who's calling? Is it Grief or Fury? That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just kind of racing them in the air. Literally the same turn as last turn. Do. What you got for me, Will? I know you got something up your sleeve. And I know it's not a Frontier Bivouac. Dusk Rose Reliquary. Yeah. Yeah. Still doesn't really do it. Yeah, they still can't attack. Let's do this first. Keep, I think. Was that a keep? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I should not have kept that cutter on top, though, if I was going to make this play. They said good game, so... I mean, they're not dead. I don't know if they have outs, but they're not dead. I don't think that's the out. Something tells me that is not the out. All right, Selesnya cookies. Okay, cards that kill creatures. Bauble, Abrade, Pyroclasm. And I believe that is it. We can go down on stock up. I feel like this is maybe not a Kaito matchup. -1 cutter, I think. I gotta cut 3 more, though. Did we just not play any stock ups? I guess, okay. What would you rather have against a deck like that? Would you rather have stock up on 3 or Kaito on 3? I feel like you'd rather have stock up. Because they can go really wide around Kaito. So you're going to be in a lot of these spots where your Kaito is just, like, you just can't even play it. Because they just have too much shit in play. And then, because there's Selesnya, I probably want to cut these. So what if we did this? And then we boarded in, like, 3rd stock up, keep the cutter. Just do this, maybe? I just don't play Nightmare. Because you know they're going to have 4 Baloth. We could do, like, 2 stock up, 2 Nightmare, maybe. Yeah, let's try that. Play spells to have your creatures not die to the Pyroclasm, but you can just get more tokens back the following turn. So it's not even that much of a downside. Yeah, of the obstinate kind. The Baloth of obstinate. Obstinance? Warden. Does it matter that my 3rd land comes into play tapped? I guess I have the spring, so no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the Foundation's alt art, right? That one wouldn't happen to be on sale, would it? Be nice if it was. Design this card Pedantic Baloth. No. They'll just reprint anything in Standard these days. Yeah, fucking Progenitus is legal in Standard. And nobody plays it. Can you believe that? Progenitus is not great. You be quiet over there, okay? I will not stand for Progenitus slander. It's not happening. Could you believe he says that while holding back a smile? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Progenitus, read the card. It is a 10/10 creature that has protection from everything. How can you possibly beat that? Protection from everything. Do you know what everything means? Everything. And we don't talk about rats, okay? They don't exist. Not everything. It literally says that on the card, okay? Don't lie to me. Yeah, this Pyroclasm is kind of sus here, but I mean, I gotta take spells, right? Any trades? Any trades? Protection from Diet Coke. I mean, that includes everything, so yeah. Ooh. So yeah, let's just cutter, know where to run, pass. I'll take action. And then play this. Goal. Is the Pyroclasm good in this spot? No. Thank you for asking. Ugh. Okay, cut her down. Actually, kind of getting cooked here. We're kind of getting cooked. Excuse me. They have a 6/6 bunny. Ooh. All right, here's... Oh, I can't... Oh, no, I can't. All right, here's my plan. Yeah, do this, play Talent, and then just, like, set up a good block on their turn with Town. Like, I can probably make a good block with the Town. Like, 2 powerless creatures on the Sentinel, bounce Bunnicorn, bounce Nowhere, kill the Sentinel, yada, 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 yada. Okay, that's fine. Okay. They send in the clowns. That is so weird that it only works with creatures. Nothing? Oh, they're scared. Okay, how about these two? I think I can kill them, right? 3, 6, 9, 11. Yeah, they're just dead. He found the line. He found the line. All right. Yeah, that went a little bit better than the previous matches. Like, we could do a couple control matches, I guess, just to try and get the achievement. Yeah, the Kaito looks really awkward in this hand. I guess we could maybe do it with Dimir mid-range. It's a good call. I think it's a match. Or maybe, is it a match? I don't know. You could maybe play best of ones. Well, you have to win is the thing, right? Gruul Cutter, huh? I mean, I'm just gonna do this. We have the Cutter advantage. Cutter advantage secured. We do need to find a spell to cast, though. Someone might just concede a game if they have multi-5 or something. Well, oh, that's like... Oh, no, it works, right? I can pick up a land. That happened to me the other day, and it didn't give me the achievement. Like, I kept my 7, my opponent mulliganed to 4, I think, and just conceded, and then it didn't give it to me. So I think you actually have to, like, play a game and win. It's weird, I don't know. Or you have to cast at least one spell on their turn or something. This Cori-Steel Cutter card seems pretty good. Not gonna lie. It's not bad. It's not a bad one. Okay, let cook. Ren's Resolve, huh? I wonder if they're doing Pia stuff, like Naya. Resolve is pretty good with Cutter. Just gives you more spells to cast. Do 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 do. So we can go Nowhere to Run, and then bounce the Nowhere and the Fear of Isolation, which is the same amount of damage because I'm getting the Prowess. No, come back! Artemis, come back! Okay, so they're doing like Ren's Resolve, Cutter, Druid. So they're probably, I mean, they're obviously an aggro deck. right? So we do this, this. I don't, maybe, no, I do probably want Pyroclasm. What did we do the last time? We did no Kaitos, no Nightmares. Let me board in the stock up. No, we should do this, right? Yeah, I like that. I really don't, I guess we could do this. Keep in 2 Nightmares. Let's try that. Yeah, if you guys ever want to find a deck from any of the streams, always going to be on that Moxfield page. I believe you can also follow me, and I think it sends you a push notification whenever I upload a new deck to the Moxfield or something like that, so. You think they have it? I think they have it. I'm going to hold. They have to have it, right? I wonder if we should play some Dreams in the board, so I don't feel like as bad post-board about casting this. So we hold up Abrade, and the next turn just go Cutter Nightmare. I think that makes sense. Cutter. Well, now what? Do I kill the Cutter or the Slick Shot? I think it's close. Oh, boy. Yeah, we gotta kill the Cutter, I think. It also prevents more damage this turn. Prevents 2 versus 1. That's not bad. So we do this and just pray to God they don't have Bailoff, because we kind of lose to Bailoff, but it is what it is. I can't play around it. Surely, right? Okay, that's good. Grab the prize. So they have all spells in their hand. I feel like we just pass here. Because I can't imagine I'm winning the race against the Slick Shot. So I think my plan is just like chump, next turn, fear, pick up Nightmare, replay, make another body. Just go from there. Do people still run Snakeskin in a nowhere to run meta? Some people do, yeah. Ooh. Okay, Haywire to kill the Cutter. That's good. I can't double block the Slick Shot because the Slick Shot is flying. I guess I could double block the token. But I think I'm fine if they have a spell here. Okay, that's huge. So we go here. We go here. Pick up this. Chill. Big chillin'. Okay. The fear can trade for the Slick Shot. No, it can. I guess now we can double block. They're slicking and they're showing. Creature with flying. Okay. I guess if they choose enchantment, I just sack this. I mean, I gotta do it. And this is not even that great of an attack. They deal me 7, I guess, but I mean, this is I think a pretty good outcome for me, right? Ooh, that's big. Huge. Huge. They have one in hand. They're probably just going to play their last spell next turn. Like, I can't imagine if that's a spell they can't cast it on 4 mana. Yeah, I don't think I'm keeping that. I just want to find Town. Town or Talent would be so much better here. Honestly, I don't even want to keep that. Is that crazy? I don't think it's crazy. Yeah, I guess they could have a Rage in hand, sure. That one is it's certainly more tempting to keep that one, I agree. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that I'm okay with. Should do enough keep stop. Because I think I am going to sack, given they have the Haywire Might. Why on earth would you tap all of my black mana? I have 3 black sources and you tap them all. Do you really just hate Painlands that much? Like, what do you got against Painlands? This looks weird, but I think keeping this is good because it gives me a 2-turn clock. It's a weird one to top for sure, but or a potential 2-turn clock. Oh, that one's actually a keep because that gives the Nemesis trample. That one's insane. It doesn't work the way that I want it to, right? Because it's active, non-active. Yeah, they gain the life and then take the damage. It's funny, if that exchange happened on their turn, the triggers would stack the other way. Okay, how much damage is this? So 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I don't need the Siren. And the reason I want to block this turn is I would rather block when I know they don't have trample. And they have Rage and Cutter to give trample. So if you know what I mean? I guess Cutter doesn't matter because I can just block the non-Cutter creature, but this is better if their top card is Rage, is more so what I'm saying. Yeah. So we go to 8. I guess it doesn't matter because we just die to Rage anyways, but I can't hold back the Nemesis. But if they break here, I think we're chilling. Hold. It's not technically a brick. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. They're still just dead, right? Yeah, they're just dead. Because even if they chump block with a 1-2, they take 5, go to 1, and then the trigger kills them. Yeah. Deck. Why does Cutter also give trample? Like, it doesn't have to, right? This card would still be insanely good, even if it didn't give trample. But, like, sure, I guess, you know? Like, why do they keep making the red cards so busted? And then the reality is like, oh, well, Ugin kind of sucks and Cutter is the nuts. You know? Wait, people are playing Cutter in Legacy too? I didn't see that. I at least want to try it with Tursa. I just want to see how it feels. So we'll do Tursa and Opt. I mean, Kaito is good, but like it definitely is clunky from time to time. So we'll at least try Tursa for a match or two. Yeah. I mean, I would like to keep the sand, but okay. This is. I mean, this hand's not great, but it's at least better. I think this is put back Tursa. And then we go Cutter on 2, stock up on 3, double spell on 4, ideally. Yeah, we definitely Cutter here. You're probably tired of talking about the deck, but did you see the Izzet lists running Hearth Elemental? No, I haven't. Which Izzet list are you referring to? Like Prowess? I mean, Hearth Elemental makes sense. I haven't seen it, but it does make sense. What's the text on Hearth Elemental? So it's what, 2 mana, discard your hand, draw 2, or what, 6 mana 5/4 that costs 1 less for each spell engrave is what it is. 6 mana 4/5, sorry, and then discard your hand, draw 2. Is that spell an instant? No, it's a sorcery. I would like that card a lot more if it was an instant, because then you could like hold it up and do Cutter on your opponent's turn. But I don't know, it might be okay. This matchup, by the way, has to be abysmal, I would assume. They won't find omniscience, will they? Hold. Okay, well, look, at least it wasn't omniscience, right? God, that's disgusting. That's not a bad follow-up. I mean, it's probably not good enough, but we at least take those. Still don't have omniscience. Okay, that might find omniscience. It kind of sucks that when you're playing Grixis over Esper, you can't play Rest in Peace. You still have Ghost Vacuum, but you don't ever play Leyline, do you? I assume no. Because Leyline is, like, only good against this deck. Yeah, but I don't think you want to play Leyline in a bounce deck is what I'm saying. You know? Let's go for this line. I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to go for this line. I want to see if this works. Because, like, they have to have... I mean, I guess they only have to have second omniscience, right? They don't even need a they don't even need a counterspell if they have second omni. So this line does just lose to them having second omni in hand. I mean, they're not slamming it. That's a good sign. Okay. It's a really good sign. Hold. For too long. No omniscience, please. That is really awkward. Shit. You're down 2 abuelos. Fuck, what's our plan? I mean, obviously we have to do this. Don't have a choice. The shitty part is it goes to the graveyard too, so if they have another abuelos, then it's like, kind of sucks. But we gotta do this. Sure. I guess we can kill them with the Restless Reef. We could also draw Town. Town would be insane, because we could bounce both lockdowns on their turn. Yeah, I mean, look, this is probably not gonna work, but okay. They got, what, 30? Yeah, we can't deck them. They have 30 cards in deck. We played a little bit, yeah. We went 2-1 with the Discover deck yesterday, and then I think we went 1-2 today. So 3-3 total. One thing I've learned about the Discover deck is it's very bad against anything that is not... very bad against anything that is not red aggro. Like Jeskai Control, Domain, any of that stuff. Has a really hard time beating, so... But it is, I think, pretty good against the red aggro decks. God, if we had just drawn a Nightmare, we would have won too. Yeah, I mean, we're dead, right? We're 100% dead. We put up a good fight, though. I'm not gonna lie. We did put up a good fight. Oh, shit. Hold. Hold. Okay, they're at 1. Yeah, we gotta go Cutter stock up here. Yeah, leave up blue-black land is fine. Yeah, I know Cutter gives trample, so they need to have a... I'm assuming they have a Ephara's Dispersal here to bounce the token, but now we beat Ephara's Dispersal, so they need to have Dispersal and a counterspell. Hold! Okay, that's fine. No counterspell, please. Please, no counterspell. Let's go! Holy shit, that game was insane. And honestly, we won that game because we held up double nowhere to run that one turn. Like, that turn that I was thinking about just dealing them maximum damage, we only won that game because we held double nowhere. Insane game. Absolutely insane game. Tishana's is good, right? Because you can counter the battle trigger. I'm assuming you just don't play any instant speed interaction because it's just so unlikely for it to work. I mean, technically it worked that game, but, you know. This is 60. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you cut some of the 3-drops to have just like a couple of kill spells? Maybe like a couple nowhere to runs? Ooh, I think I'm going to go with this. Yeah, who complains about listening to BHG? Dude, these hands, man. What are these hands? I want to keep it, but I'm not going to. I mean, I guess. Give me a Nightmare. Yeah, Torch Exiles. Okay, that's fine. How about a Cutter on top? The Illusion of Choice. No Cutter. What if I said fuck it and countered this Moment of Truth? Nah. I'm going to save the counterspell for the dragon, I think. What's up, Clockwork? Having a good day today. We're vibing, playing some Tarkir brews. Learning that Cori-Steel Cutter is the greatest card of all time. You didn't find that Omniscience, did you? It's okay. If they discard... Okay, well, fuck you then. I was gonna say, if they discard Omniscience, I'll just hold up Negate. But I guess I'll just hold up Negate anyways. Go. Just, like, play the Fear of Isolation, but I don't really want to do that. Is their plan just cast Dragon? I mean, I'm cool with that. I could probably beat that. This thing doesn't have flash, right? No, okay. That is a stinky ass stock up. Stank. Last zone to 2, huh? Okay. Dude, what are we doing here? All right, go. What is happening right now? This is the weirdest game I've ever played against Omniscience. If 4 in hand? I'm gonna Tishana's that. I just want to get a threat in play. I can still hold up Negate for their draw spell. Okay, that's something. That is a threat. So go here and then Fear pick it up. Or how about instead of Fear pick it up, we just go activate, pick up, stock up, hold up counterspell. It's better if they have lockdown. I kind of like that. Can I go shields down? I really want to keep... I think I have to keep this in play. Yeah, I do. We gotta go shields down. Obviously, it's scary, but they don't have an Omniscience in the graveyard, so I think it's fine. Surely this is fine, right? They're not just gonna discard an Omniscience and kill me. Yeah, this I'm okay with. And we got time if they're doing this. Although, now that I think about it, how do we beat a 6/7? Any ideas? We can't kill this card, can we? Like, how are we supposed to beat a 6/7? Asking for a friend? I mean, I guess bounce it, but it's not a great proposition. Huh. Seem to have located a flaw in our strategy. Can you stop tapping horribly? One, two, three, four. We have 5 mana. God, this line is so risky. All right, I'm going to take these 2. And we're going to see what they discard off this. If they don't discard up... Why did I have to say anything? I should have just said nothing, all right? Fine, go. I'm like, if they don't discard... Turns out they did discard up. That is fine. They have 4 left over. Sure. Do. I mean, we're gonna try and Tidebinder that. I think they have a counter spell though. No? Okay, that's good. That's good. This game is tight. This game is really tight. We need to find a bounce spell for this bozo. That's good. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're at 15. Because I go Fear, pick up Nightmare, play Nightmare, 1 card. Town. I guess if I just don't bounce the dragon, I can go Town, bounce Fear, Nightmare. Nightmare their last card, let them keep the dragon, and then just pass with them having no cards in hand. Maybe that's good enough. And the next turn go Tursus and everything. I think that's honestly my best line. Yeah. I just want to make them have no cards. Because if they don't have cards in hand, they can't really threaten lethal off the top of their deck, right? Unless they can find a draw spell. I think maybe I also just pick up the Talon instead. Because this is already on Chapter 2. So yeah, let's pick up these two. And then replay this. Just hope they brick. Okay. Play this. Hold! And we should just be able to go wide next turn. Because we can go Talent, pick up Town, bounce this, yada, 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 yada. That's also pretty good. Let's do this. So definitely pick up Town. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to let him have the dragon, I think. I just want to get their last card. Just save the cutter. Did I -1? Oh, well, I got auto tap. It's not my fault. So they block Otter. They take 8, go to 1. I feel like maybe I could have had lethal somehow. I don't know. $50 subs mod check. Don't worry about it. Oh, right. They kill the fear. Okay, sure. So they go to 3. I mean, they're still dead next turn. And now, even if they draw the reanimation spell, it doesn't matter, right? I guess they can reanimate Lockdown. What 1 mana spell can they go find? I can assure you that's not going to be good enough. I guarantee you that one's not good enough. Hey, what's up, Asmo? Just in case I needed it, you know. Just in case I needed it. What do you think of the Steel Cutter lists swapping out Stock Up for Hearth Elemental? I mean, I don't know if I would cut Stock Up. But, I mean, I guess I have seen people shaving on Stock Up in the blue-red lists. I wouldn't say that Hearth Elemental is better, but it does give you another threat, which is kind of nice. To curb the addiction. Just like do nothing hand. I think it's fine, but... Okay, my hand all of a sudden does something. That's good. You like that. Do-do-do-do. The Cutter. This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. There's no beans here. What do you think is a better 2-mana card? Cori-Steel Cutter or Up the Beanstalk? Just in a vacuum, which card is better? You think it's beans? I don't know, man. I think it's close. Huh. Well, now what? That is a good question. It's a really good question. They have 3 in hand. Okay, let's start here. And then let's go... Oh, I can't hold up Op this way. I fucked up. I should have played this first. We like kind of got auto-tapped. I mean, I don't really think I'm blocking anyways, but it might have been better to go -1 to at least hold up the opportunity to block with opt. Yeah, okay. So I could have traded for the Cutter token, maybe. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll take 9. No big deal. So let's go opt first. Is that good enough? No, that's the same thing, right? Nightmare, they go to 11, untap land, town, bounce both. Yeah, it still puts them to 3. So I think we bottom this. Although, no, we top this, I think. And then we go here, here. No! Oh, I got auto-tapped. No! Fuck. I was like, God damn it. I was running out of time and I was worried, so I just didn't even bother to tap my Sulfurous Springs. Fucking hell. That's bad. Okay. Surely I can survive this turn, right? Exactly. Yeah, I messed that up. If I didn't get auto tapped, I think we would have. We probably would have won that game. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. All right. Abrade, Clasm, Bauble, Nemesis. Tursa out, Stock Up out. Was I cutting Nightmare against them? I don't think I was. Could shave an opt, maybe. Do something like this. Let's try that. But I think that it is programmed to automatically prioritize not taking damage off pain lands first and foremost, and everything else is just kind of secondary. Okay, well, we are now Dimir Bounce, it appears. I'm trying Tursa over Kaito in this version. I think that if you want to play Kaito, you kind of need to play Spyglass Siren, and we're trying a version that omits Spyglass Siren entirely. I don't know if that's correct, but that's the idea. Because, like, Spyglass Siren is a fine card, but at the end of the day, it's not, you know. Like, you can do better as far as card quality when it comes to Spyglass Siren. So the idea is just not having to play that card. But obviously Kaito is a much better card than Tursa, you know. I'm not gonna deny that. Like, I get that. Discarded Burst Lightning. Burst Lightning. No equip, huh? No equip is interesting. Oh, they have Monstrous Rage. I guess I'm taking it. Go, I guess. Sure does not feel good. Bro, chill out over there. Chill the fuck out. Opponent has absolutely no chill. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I mean, I guess I'll do this. Even if I kill... even if I kill a creature, I'm still dead. That's good. That's nice. That's fun. Hmm. Is Gleeful Demolition the best card in Standard right now? Honestly, you know, I hadn't really thought about that. Of just like bringing back Jeskai Convoke because it has 1 mana kill Cori-Steel Cutter just built in. That could honestly be a good idea. That Cutter is nice here. The Cutter. Go. I don't know why they didn't main phase this. I guess they thought that I had a they thought that I had a cut down. Kind of worked out. Give me a 1 mana card, please. Trust me. I got plenty to discard to that. Don't you worry about that. Plenty to discard to that card. Here's the thing, right? If we don't draw a spell next turn that we can cast, we're probably dying anyways. And if I do nothing this turn, just to try and double spell next turn, I think that's probably a losing line. So I'm pretty sure we just have to do this anyways, and just hope that we can draw a spell next turn. Because we're kind of losing if we don't have spells anyways, right? Yeah, remember the game where we had no lands? This is payback for that, I guess. Okay, that is in fact a spell. It's quite a good spell. Although it's kind of awkward if they have town. But I mean, I gotta go for it. I do think there's a good chance they have town here, though. They just bounce Kieran Nightmare. I think that means we're probably not winning the race because they have 4 more damage. I was really hoping this new set will change Standard, but it seems like it's just self-bounce again. I wouldn't say that's necessarily true. I mean, the Prowess deck is probably the best deck in the format. Shocked they didn't bounce the Kieran. Yeah, maybe I could have just sacrificed one of the nowheres, like basically trade this in for a Scry 1. That might have been worth it. Because I kind of don't need the second one. I guess, in theory, the second one is better if I draw Town. Which, you know, kind of sort of rewarded, but it's going to pass here. I hope they animate this Anchorage. Because imagine if I had sacrificed one of the nowheres, and then this was on top. Then I would have had to go Town, bounce, nowhere, plus Cutter, and that would have been pretty bad, right? But this is kind of a blowout. Jesus Christ. Okay, you're gonna think this is weird. But just trust me, okay? Trust me, I'm a professional. They go to 8. Now this is the correct play for sure. Because they don't play haste creatures. No, Cutter triggers on both turns, which is why it's busted as shit. Did we just go for it? I kind of don't want to go for it. Because they obviously have something, right? I'm just going to hold. I don't think it's possible for them to deal me 9 like over the course of the next turn cycle, so I can always just end step the nowheres and make a token, you know. No, hold the land. Streamer, hold the land. Yeah, that's nice. Give me a nightmare, maybe? Good enough. Any spell is good here that lets me hold up. That lets me hold up nowhere to run. Sure. So they're at 5. They go to 3. I mean, I don't really know how they get out of this. They can't kill me. Easy. I mean, that's just the value of Cutter. Cutter is so absurd in these matchups. Because, like, the thing is, you're just trading off so many resources back and forth, you know? And, like, they can deal with your creatures, but you get to a point of inevitability where they just, if they can't remove this card from the battlefield, you're just going to make a creature every single turn. And they're eventually just going to run out of kill spells. That's why the card's so good. What do we want in the Pixie matchup? I'm assuming we want this. Kind of not sure that I want anything else, though. Like Bauble against them. I'm not a huge fan of Bauble because it doesn't kill Fear of Isolation. I do think Tursa is quite bad. Because that's just terrible against Nowhere and Town. Guess we could play one Bauble. Guess I'd rather have Bauble than Duress. Try that. A lot of your spells are just permanents that remain on the battlefield, so it's actually kind of difficult for you to just have 7 cards in your graveyard. Much rather, I'm much happier they cast that than what you call it, a Nowhere to Run or Hopeless Nightmare. I haven't tried the Modern Prowess deck. I was thinking about doing a Modern stream on Thursday, and we'll probably do a little bit of Prowess, and I think I want to do like Prowess in Eldrazi. But I do have plans to do a Modern stream on Thursday. Yeah, I have it. I built it in paper, and I'm thinking about going to an RCQ this weekend. And if I go to an RCQ, I'm going to play the Prowess deck. Did I see the deck Spike was playing today? I did not, no. What was he playing? It didn't replay Talent, huh? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna cast this. Updated Ross list had 2 Slight, 4 Flood Pits, 2 Kaito. But he still wasn't playing Spyglass? I don't really think you can play... I don't think you can play Kaito without Spyglass. I mean, I wouldn't want to. Teamer, Battle... Oh, so it's like Battle Crier with Trailblazer? I did like that. I played Battle Crier, Trailblazer in Standard, and those cards are really fucked up together. Like you just go out, you just get out of control with that stuff. Oh, it's not Trailblazer. No, it is Trailblazer. You lied to me. It is playing Trailblazer. Yeah, these cards work unbelievably well together. I was playing them in Standard in the Teamer Hawk deck, and you had some pretty absurd turns when you involving those 2 cards. It gets out of control pretty quickly. Entity tracker. What you got over there? Yeah, I thought about bouncing the tracker. Maybe it's better to like bounce. Oh, okay. So now about this. Does this make sense? I think this makes sense, right? Kind of forgot they could trade. I probably shouldn't have attacked with the Prowess token. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because like now, if I play this, they have to play this, then I can play the nowhere, and it's like,